Hey everybody, Eric's Rocks here. I'm here in Georgia, and this is Eddie Ballard from Albany, Georgia. And he's quite famous flint knapper here from this part of the world. We got Bill over there and Jeff Head, and he's known as Flint River King. So going to do a little napping here, see what they can turn out. There's a knap-in here this weekend, and starts tomorrow on Saturday and Sunday, and I believe it's going to be a good turnout. The guy that's running it is John Lane, and he's done some great advertisement. I got a billboard out there on the highway, and I believe there'll be some people coming tomorrow. Any nappers out there in Georgia, Florida, or Alabama, just come on over and see us. I came all the way from Indiana. Is that rock heat treated or is that raw?
It's heat treated.
Okay. About what temperature did you cook that at?
You have to ask Jeff that.
What'd you cook it at, Jeff?
Jasper?
I started that out at that's 425.
425.
That's kind of light for that grade right there.
Yeah. I got some of that. That's I got from dang, I can't think of his name. He was from Alabama. Died here a few years ago. Wonderful man. And he cooked it, and it turned purple. But it was just like that Flint River that turns into plasticide.
Hue. Yeah, it's got that hue to it. And then even before cooking, when you find it in the node itself, it has a purple hue through the patination from the node itself.
Yeah. I love that rock there, but I hate those big oak concretions in the middle of it. When you, the lucky is you can find a rock that's so big that you can get some good rock out of it. But if you find a small one, boy, it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Florida coral. Florida coral, all the little bitty nodules are killer. You get a great big nodule and it's got a big old pith in the middle most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you better not have a copper hammer to try to get into it when it's raw, because you're not going to get in it. You're going to have a steel hammer and beat your teeth in.
Right.
Yeah. I like that really red Pasco County coral. That's some sweet stuff.
Pearl Yoder.
Yeah.
Very desirable.
I collected it. Randy Clemens, he's another guy that's got some of that rock. Rick Swartz, you ever met him? They call him Hippie.
I might have met him.
He's from down there around Brandon, Florida. It's nice to have a place that you got a rock source to collect your own rock and not have to buy it all the time.
Yes, sir.
Indiana's got Indiana hornstone, and you can go over to southern Illinois and look for Cobden Chert, which is really hard to find and really rare, but it's some killer rock. Indiana hornstone's great too.
Starting to take shape.
Yeah. Some states ain't got any rock. You know, North Carolina, they got rhyolite. And some of it's really killer. It comes from a place called Morrill Mountain. But it's on a state park, so you better not be picking it up unless you find a private source. You might be seeing some bars. There's like 3 or 4 different grades of it. There's gray and there's some green. That green is really killer rock. You guys know James Parker?
I did not.
He is he's a real famous bow maker and a flint napper, and flint naps with wooden billets.
Wooden?
Yeah. He lives in Gastonia, North Carolina. His whole family are all talented. His wife, she makes all kinds of awesome beaded stuff out of porcupine needles and
Track.
looky there, broke on him. Had a natural flaw in
That
it.
was intentional. He didn't like to be. That's what he does.
But he still got more room to make another point out of that one. Yeah. Yeah, you know.
You can't do nothing when there's track. This is all abo, punch notch.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That's an old punch notch. Got to finish it out.
Little dove.
All punch work.
Yeah, sweet. One of my favorite points is a dove. Let's see what you got there, Jeff.
He's got a big blade going.
All right. See what you got,
Still
Bill.
in the reduction process at the moment.
Yeah.
I've been getting just knocking some little finished preforms out.
Yeah.
And I let somebody else have fun with them too. I had a little paleo go I snapped. Hey, if you ain't breaking them, you ain't making them. So.
That's the truth, man. You know, I'm not a really good flint napper as like a point builder. I'm a bifacer. I'm like the bifacing king, you know, but I'm not no good at finishing points.
There's a Savannah River all punch work.
Oh, heck yeah, that's nice.
All punch abo. I ain't gonna do nothing else with it.
Nothing wrong with it. I heard somebody found a real artifact one somewhere close to here not a week or so ago.
That would be actually Joe Torino on Eddie's. We all was out there that day.
Oh yeah.
Rusty and Ella dig.
What was that point?
Upfield, Georgia. It was a finished freeform. We know that.
Yeah. Savannah River or something like that, or
I don't think it'd be Savannah. The site itself is probably leaning towards the early arcade.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps somewhere along the lines of a cobs or just a.
Yeah. It was a big blade, I know that.
Yes.
I seen it. It was killer.
It's really this right here material where the area needs to be thin. It's gonna be. Hey, what did you come up with that right there?
That's one of them I fast. Look like Sharpie on the front or something. I don't think it's coming through, but it's stopping a good ways in there.
See what you got. Mr. Jeff Head here. Some Flint River. Flint?
Eden swirl. Still trying to gain control over it. Particular there.
I see you got your moose billet down there. Which do you like best, copper or moose?
I've actually just gravitated towards copper. I've always been abo. Yeah, at this point in the juncture, probably copper. I'm probably not the only
What
one.
we making? Bobby Davis.
What we making?
I'll be darned. You showed up.
Oh yeah.
Set it aside for a moment.
Yeah.
River. Oh man, look at that.
Quick hammerstone freeform.
Yeah.
Just gonna put some notches in it.
With a bone punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eric, you hadn't met Jacob Williams yet, had you?
I don't know for sure.
He lives over there in Red Level, close to me. That guy, man, he's got it going on. He just started, I think we met about 2 years ago. He started napping then, and he took off, man. You can take that out, can't you?
I don't know. Probably be the same thickness over there. Can't be fine about that wide.
Yeah. What's your favorite rock in that?
This here seems to be the best. It's more forgiving.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I like that caramel stuff
Yeah.
better than I do the striped stuff. Of course, striped stuff's got quite some nice patterns sometimes.
I deal
You
with
think that
pressure
punch does well, like grabbing the edge and
Oh yeah, it does really.
and you don't have to on antler. You don't have to braid as much with antler. Copper is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like pressure flaking with a antler is pretty cool because you don't have to braid as much. But different stone has different characteristics with copper or antler.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What do we got there? What kind we got? Is that a dove?
It's a possibility now. It could be a dove. Keep going in with it.
It's whatever it ends up. And let me see one more shot. 'Cause my battery's low. All right, Bill. Let's see what you got, Mr. Rudd. Is it Rudd? Rudd. Bill Rudd.
Right. Be all right.
Yeah.
Nothing to it yet.
Let's see you, Jeff. There's a Jeff head there. It's got a
Working around that right there.
rocky spot on it. Cortex. Or concretion, actually, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day from Georgia, Eric's Rocks, and such.
We'll clean it up and finish knocking it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. All right.